My name's BRET BASSETT. From Greenwich, and I'm fighting out of London Valhalla.
My name's CRAGGY. I'm fighting at Semtex Gym, Swanley.
In training street. Hard for this fight. I'm in the gym 6-7 days a week, working that around being a father and a full-time job.
I'm training very hard for this fight. I'm taking it very, very seriously. I've been knocking a lot of people out to get onto this main card, and tonight ain't going to be no different.
Ben, I've heard you. Bit of a jelly baby, but it's exactly what I put on top of my shredded wheat for breakfast.
Mr. Bassett, I know you've been fighting all sorts, but tonight you've picked the wrong jelly.
And welcome to Ultimate Challenge, go for it. I'm Rob Nutley, with me Iain the Machine Freeman and Ben the Pen Carnage. And gentlemen, what an awesome stacked card we have tonight.
A beautiful card, one of the best main event cards that we've had. I can't wait. This second half of the show is absolutely stacked.
And we've got BRET BASSETT coming in now against CRAGGY. A fantastic bout here. BRET BASSETT with really good wins against Jermaine Facey, Steve Dossett, and a recent submission win over the always tough Aurelius Curfey. This man's got very, very dangerous hands, and this is sure to be a fantastic encounter.
Somebody we've seen since his inception into mixed martial arts, CRAGGY.
I am a big fan of CRAGGY. 3 straight wins, and this guy is a hard hitter with big KO power. All 3 of those wins have come via stoppage. You're looking at somebody with explosive power in both hands, and he loves to throw down. He loves to come in here and leave it all on the line. And this is a really great matchup between 2 great middleweights.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Troxy in London, England, Cage Rage UK presents Ultimate Challenge! Our event this evening is sponsored by Never Back Down 2, The Beatdown. Also sponsored by officialwatches.co.uk, the official timekeeper for Cage Rage UK. And now, our first event of the evening is in the Cage Rage UK middleweight division. Please welcome your first fighter. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 6 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 82.8 kilograms. Fighting out of Valhalla MMA, BRET BASSETT! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 4 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 83.3 kilograms. Fighting out of Semtex Gym, CRAGGY!
All right, guys, you've both been here. Before you know what we're talking about, pro MMA. We went over the rules yesterday. Any questions? Remember, no elbows or kicks to the head of a down fighter. I expect you to defend yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times, and when I call to stop, you stop immediately. Fight fair, fight hard, fight clean, touch up, make it official, all the way back. Okay, Brett, are you ready? Ben, are you ready? Let's fight!
Well, here we go. Gentlemen, Bassett versus CRAGGY. As we said, CRAGGY has knockout in those hands. Nice leg kick there by Craggy. Unfortunately turned his back, but defending well again.
Bassett, beautiful takedown, moves to side mount position, half guard, sorry, as Craggy looks to lock a leg.
Well, half guard, we said earlier, one of the strongest positions to be in to throw down some big bombs. Will Bassett use this to his advantage? Well, Bassett doing really well. He's controlling the head of Craggy. When you're in this position, controlling the head like that means that Craggy cannot escape. Hammer fist coming down by Bassett.
I mean, Bassett has got wins on his record by submission, so we know he knows the ground game, and he's showing it by, like you say, isolating the head quite nicely and giving his opponent a lot to think about. Craggy's going to want to compose himself and then try and get out of this position if he's afforded the opportunity.
The only thing that Bassett should be doing to make this a strong half guard is put the knee under the elbow, under the armpit of Craggy. He needs to put his knee way up high. That makes him in a nice strong base. There you go, he's trying it now. The knee going right under the armpit. That gives a nice strong base. He needs to sit his backside down just that little bit, and that'll give a nice strong base ready to throw some big bombs.
From Bassett's point of view, the perfect strategy. I mean, if you're coming in there against a knockout striker like Craggy, the safest thing to do is to take the fight to the floor, and look to work, and that's exactly what he's done.
Well, he's doing really well because Bassett's controlling the head with that forearm. He's controlling it with a hand and then throwing down. Look at that, nice control of the head. That's perfect positioning, that.
And there's very little daylight, there's very little space for Craggy to kind of explode out of and move, and that's so often the difference we see with the ground game. The difference isn't in meters, the difference is in inches and centimeters. A tiny gap and you can explode straight out of there.
Good work by Bassett, just controlling his man beautifully.
Well, Craggy's doing well. Look, he's got the overhook. He's trapping the right arm of Bassett. There you are, Bassett gets it out now. Will he throw down some bombs? Trapping the arm, this is better, this is nice control.
And here we see the scramble.
Craggy done really well there.
Craggy's going to look to lock up guard if it goes to the floor again, and has done, and now straight to side control.
Beautiful shot on the way in as well by Bassett, really picking them well.
Knees to the body from Bassett.
Nice work, making Craggy feel the pressure.
Well, Craggy is hanging on to the body of Bassett. He needs to be trying to escape rather than hold on.
North-south now, Craggy looking to scoop his way round, back into side mount.
He's got a knee up to prevent the mount.
Bassett looking to push the knee across, possibly changes his mind.
Yeah, he did go for the knee right there. I thought he was going to try and slide onto the mount.
Craggy once again creating a bit of space. Bassett landing some nice kicks. Got a point down, so he kind of kicked in the head and loads of strikes.
Really good from Craggy. Craggy got back to his feet really fast there. That was nice work.
There's a nice Superman punch from Bassett over the top.
There's the big looping punches from Craggy. If those land, it could be danger for Bassett.
Good work by Bassett as he moved in and out. Craggy again with that leg kick. Needs to be careful when he spins though, Ian.
Yeah, oh, beautiful left hook. Craggy is definitely getting better with his striking. Before he used to just throw big haymakers. Now he's being a little bit more controlled with his striking. His hands come down just a little bit, but then he thinks about it and puts them back up again. Nice strong kick by Craggy.
Let's be honest, gentlemen, that's the evolution of the skills that you see. A fighter having been in there multiple times and seeing what works and what doesn't, and spending the time in the gym, but he's been caught there. And Bassett coming forward, looking to open up.
Beautiful work by Bassett, and then
nice
a beautiful double leg. Excellent work by Bassett.
We were just saying Ben Craggy's stand-up was getting better, and Bassett came forward with strikes of his own. Again in the half guard.
I really like the fact that he used those strikes to set up the takedown. He clipped his man with a few punches, then all the punches that came were at head level, forcing his man's hands up underneath for the takedown, and now he's in a dominant position.
Really good ground and pound for Bassett, finding himself in dominant positions, able to stay there, but Craggy does well to get back upright, but Bassett looking to launch.
Well, you've got to take your hat off to Ben Craggy, getting back to his feet like that twice. He's done so. It's not an easy feat, especially when you've got a good man like Bassett on top of you.
I think he picked on it very well here, and the scramble speed, for want of a better term, as he was able to get up. But once again, we see Bassett on top, and those are some hard leg kicks. And here's Craggy throws that first kick, but like you say, turns round, and Bassett closing the distance and coming forward. And here we see that fall away throw. Beautiful.
Yeah, a sacrifice throw can be dangerous, but this is where Ben got back to his feet. Took a few shots on the way up, but it's rather be on your feet than be on your back when a man like Bassett is on top of you.
And what I like that Bassett did was there, when Craggy was on his back, he put one hand to the floor so he was a grounded opponent, so he couldn't be up kicked.
That's right, Kieran Kettle on the outside. Could be one reason why Craggy's striking has improved.
Yeah, crack on fight.
Beautiful.
Craggy looking exploded, throws that big looping strike.
Well, like I said, Craggy will come forward even in the second round. He doesn't want to leave anything to the judges. He's always an entertaining fighter, always comes forward, always pushing his opponent.
And what we've seen from Craggy is he's got one punch knockout power, and that can turn a fight in a heartbeat. But he's not afforded the opportunity to use it when Bassett's got him pushed up against the cage like that, and he's working him for the takedown. Going for the single on the inside leg. Clips his hands to the double if he can get it. Good balance.
It was a nice whizzer there. Ben Craggy's got the overarm whizzer. That is what survived him. That's what saved him from going down. Now working for the underhooks.
Craggy doing a good job, basing out very, very well. Making it hard work for Bassett, but Bassett does a good job, uses that single leg and gets Craggy to the ground. And this is where Bassett, for me, is really starting to dominate the fight.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Craggy's not known to be a great ground fighter. He is getting better. He's well known for his knockout power, so obviously this is where Bassett wants to keep it on the ground. But look at Craggy pushing his opponent away, going for the Achilles lock. The leg is out, he's missed it. Switching round to a knee bar.
Maybe a
Now
knee bar
going for a toe lock.
These are dangerous times.
You don't see them very often.
Craggy wants to keep turning, keep moving.
They are painful. You can see Craggy looking uncomfortable and does well to ride the storm. But Bassett possibly looking for the triangle choke now.
Swimming his legs up very high. A very good transition there.
That was very, very close, but this time Ben Craggy on top for the first time in this fight.
Craggy really toughed that one out. He really had to reach down and ask himself how much did he want it. And when the fight broke, he's ended up back on top. And now it's his turn to try and work from the top and try and land some ground and pound.
But what he needs to do is feel out his opponent. Is he safe in this position? Or is Bassett really good at the submissions? If he feels safe, if he feels comfortable, then stay there. If Bassett is pulling off submissions and Craggy's just about... There you go, like that, just like that.
Beautiful, beautiful work to the arm bar. It's over.
Now here we see Bassett throwing down some big bombs. Falls back for the Achilles lock. He doesn't get it. Craggy does real well by rolling. But then Bassett goes for the knee bar. That doesn't go on. And they end up with Craggy on top. But this is where he's feeling out Bassett. What he should have done is been more careful. Look at that arm. It's trapped. It's tight. He gave him too much room. Extended his arm way too much. He verbally tapped because he can't tap with his hand. Both hands are trapped in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Referee Andy Sledge calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes 38 seconds in the very first round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to verbal submission, fighting out of the blue corner, BRET BASSETT! And your runner-up, Ben Craggy.
I don't really like submissions. I like to, on the floor, I like to be on top. I'm more of a wrestler than BJJ. So when he got me on my back, I was a bit like, oh, mate, got to get out of here. And he dropped some bombs at me. One of them really wobbled my jaw, man. But no, it's cool now. It's all done now. So.
All right, and quickly, what's next for you?
Hitting the bar. That's as far as I think, man.
I don't blame you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, BRET BASSETT. Welcome back, but you know what? We're in the foyer and I'm with the lovely ladies. Girls, you having a good time? Yeah! Right, on with the action.